Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Failure. We pick up with our next film studio mission, G Spotlight. So here we go. We're going to skip the cutscene because there are kiddies watching. And then we're going to take this PCJ, which is always given to us on this mission. And we're going to do an off mission type thing first. Actually, so it says go left and then right and then right. So this has nothing to do with the mission, but we've got a PCJ and that's useful for doing this unique jump. So kind of tricky here to kind of angle your way here and then stop in time, but with a little bit of practice you get it. If you fall off, hopefully you don't get separated from the PCJ, but if you fall off, just try again. Okay, so I'm going to try to back up close to the edge here. That's good. And we're going to lean as we approach that ramp right in front of us. It is one of the unique jumps. Also, in the very last video, the last thing I did before completing that mission with the photographs, Martha's mugshot, was I grabbed a hidden package on top of a building. Now, if you angle yourself correctly off of this ramp and then stop when you land, you can actually land on top of that building. So another option, like if you failed to get that package before, you could try it here. Let's try just making the jump. So leaning, and then heading off of this thing. And I've already gotten the package, but this might land me on the building. So the bike, I think, fell down. Yeah, so this is where the hidden package should be, right here. So we got credit for the unique jump. That's all I wanted, but I did want to show you the alternative. There's my bike, in case you missed that package because your helicopter maybe got shot up. Okay, so continuing merrily along, now we'll actually start working on the mission. But we're going to do it with this other bike because the mission we're about to do results in a lot of damage to your PCJ, and your PCJ needs to survive to the end of the mission. So I'm going to be very careful here as I drive my way down to the mission marker. We're going to take a little shortcut here off to the left, but again going slow because I don't want my PCJ to take any damage right now. So making this U-turn and then heading off of this staircase and up the stairs ahead on the right. So shortcut scene here, I push W to skip it, and then again going very carefully, don't want to smack it to anything here. And surprisingly, we're going to take our motorcycle into the building, into an office building, so carefully through these doors, but not into that yet because there's a hidden package here. So we go behind these computers, and we grab the package, and then we'll take our motorcycle into the pink marker. Okay, so unskippable cutscene here. I have seen some folks who somehow get control of Tommy during this cutscene and then just like go backwards and forwards all over this elevator at high speeds, and the two other passengers are not, they kind of suffered the consequences of a high-speed vehicle in an enclosed space. Don't know how to do that. Not going to look it up, but it's pretty funny to watch. Okay, so forward here and then left and then into this icon, and then I think the game is going to point us in the right direction. So I didn't make this turn, but we're just going to lean as we plow right through that innocent bystander there and do the first of several unique jumps on this mission. So here I'm pushing 2 just to back up a little bit. And then we'll keep going here, get credit for that jump, and then just angling a tiny bit off to the left. But you can see there it almost came up too short. So this is the tricky thing here, is that we've got a lot of kind of precise jumps, and you don't want to be short and you don't want to be far. You just need to find the Goldilocks space there. Almost went too far left. This is another one of these where I guess I could spend some more time kind of learning the route like a little bit better so that I never end up, oh, don't tell me I fell off. Okay, good. So that I don't end up spending, you know, like missing jumps or whatever, because it's possible to memorize it. I just never did. Okay, so you can see our bike is smoking a little bit. So here's another one. It says in the timing program, lean on this unique jump. It's the rooftop with the semicircle. So we're kind of in the semicircle here. All right, so here we go, leaning and hopefully getting credit for this unique jump. And jamming on the brakes. Did I make it? Yeah, jamming on the brakes. Okay, good. So we got credit for the jump. And then we carefully, again, try not to damage our precious PCJ. Oh, there's another way to do this mission with a helicopter, which is definitely faster than what I'm doing here. Probably easier too. But the fact is, because I'm going for 100%, I need credit for all these unique jumps anyway. So instead of getting the helicopter, which would do the mission fast, but then coming back for the unique jumps, I just do them all here. Okay, so just making our way from one icon to the next. Don't need to lean unless the program says to lean, but I'm just kind of looking at the markers on the map to decide which way I need to go to get my run up. Okay, so this one, I went way too far. So I'm going to hop on here, and I didn't actually get credit. I was way too high to even get credit for this thing. So we'll hop on and then right down here. And then on this one, so this is a checkpoint ladder, and you can see the next step in the program says grab armor from rooftop with the checkpoint ladder. So this is a good time for us to fill up on health. And if you mess up any of these jumps or your bike catches fire, you can come right back here and continue the mission. You don't fail the mission. If your bike catches fire, you just have to go get another bike and then go up that ladder that came down, so to allow you to not have to start from scratch if you miss any of these jumps. Oh goodness! Oh, get Tommy. Okay, so just like that, we have an opportunity to see the that ladder in action. So the bad news for me is that I don't actually know where the ladder is. Is it that? Oh, is it this? Oh, Rockstar. Thank you. So Rockstar put a little triangle on the ladder for me. That is awesome. Didn't know that. I rarely need to use the ladder, so that's why I never noticed it. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's continue along. Hopefully the we didn't take too much damage here, like extra damage. Oh gosh, that's way too far. This is real trouble. All right, so somehow we landed here. Where the heck is our bike? It's not here. So you can, you don't need to be on a bike, but I do need, there's one more unique jump I need to do. So I want another bike. Oh man, we are really smoking now, gang. I wonder if maybe I should grab this one instead. I don't know if this one is fast enough to get credit for the one unique jump we've got coming up. But we're just going to improvise here because that's what highly skilled players who make stupid mistakes do. Okay, so on the Sanchez, it's undamaged. The PCJ typically will catch fire for me on the very last jump of the mission, which is fine because I don't need it anymore after that last jump. But I damaged that PCJ way more than normal, and so I'm not convinced that it was going to survive. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, so far so good here. Let's back up and get a nice run up for this ramp. And I am going to lean here just because the Sanchez is not as fast as the PCJ. So getting a good run up here with the slightly slower bike. Okay, stop, stop, stop. Great. And where's this next one? Up there. So go, go, go with some lean. And then some more lean here. And then up the stairs and getting near the end. I think there's one more checkpoint ramp. But like I said, I typically don't need them here. Okay, leaning here. Great. Okay, this is the unique jump, so lots of lean. Maybe there isn't a second checkpoint ramp. And hopefully we get credit for the unique jump. We're going to finish the mission either way. Excellent. All right, so there's the backup ramp, but I don't even know why you would need it at this point, because if you completed that last jump, then you're up here, and whether you have a bike or not doesn't matter. You just walk into this icon. Okay, kids that are watching, you shouldn't be watching, but if you are watching, look away. I have no control over this, parents. This is an unskippable cutscene. All right, eyes closed, kids. Don't look. Okay, why didn't we get credit? Oh, I think I didn't slash something. Let's go back. So star that, slash that, credit for that, and then I think it's going to credit me for the mission now. Unskippable cutscene here. Okay, super. All right, so then it says run south and west, and I'm expecting a phone call from one of the Love Fist guys. I don't know, Paolo maybe? So just a short walk or run until the phone call, and then heading back up the stairs at the start of this mission we just completed, and we'll do a chopper checkpoint thingy. All right, so there's the phone call. And then here's the chopper for this next mission. And the reason this chopper wasn't here when we were on the previous mission is that you can't like all of the mission-specific things disappear when you're on one mission. So you're not allowed to start a second mission when you're on a first mission unless you do some glitch stuff with replays. And that is not what this channel is about. But it is cool to watch the folks do the glitches and the duping and all that stuff. Okay, another straightforward chopper checkpoint. As usual, take your time, protect your helicopter. As long as it survives, you will eventually complete the mission. And again, know that if the arrow is pointing, past it. If the arrow is pointing downwards, that means that it's below you, and if it's pointing upwards, then it's above you. Okay, so the next one is over this way. Way down low to the ground, so being careful to avoid. So I'm going kind of leftish here to avoid the lamppost on the right. And I don't mind the chopper checkpoints. I guess if I really wanted to get good at the game, I would need to like memorize the route, the order, and you know, kind of like get my fingers to learn the proper mechanics to most aggressively and quickly get through this collection of checkpoints. But being good at this game is not my style. Okay, continuing on here. Again, no time limit. This one doesn't tell you how many checkpoints are left. Not a big deal. You just keep going until you get to the final one, which is always a different color. I think it's red. All right, so here we're smacking into stuff because we're a little bit too low and too close to those telephone poles. No problem as long as you don't damage your helicopter too much. Okay, this one's up, and the next one is up even more. So here I think I actually don't go forward. I start to tilt backwards a little bit to get the altitude, to give me time to get the altitude. Okay, so this part is really cool, I think. So Rockstar developed this building with this massive gap in the middle, and so we just were on a motorcycle going through this gap in the last mission. And now we get to fly through it with a helicopter, which is just awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so down this way, and I think there's not that many left. Let's keep on trucking. And trying to hit these ones from kind of high on the corona just to avoid all of the shenanigans associated with smacking into light poles. Okay, and there's the red one. That's the last one. Next step there, it says safety save at Hyman. So apparently there's a tough mission coming up. Tough for GTA failure anyway. So we just head north to our safe house. It's one of these buildings up here. I'm going to land up at the top, grab all the armor and weapons, and then do my safety save. Okay, so we get all filled up here with armor, and I want more minigun ammo. That's for you, Grams. And then safety save, because this next mission can oftentimes result in death. Okay, so slash that one, that's good. All right, so this mission is one of my least favorite. I don't typically fail it, but still, even if I pass it, I don't like it. So we're going to skip an opening cutscene. That's groovy. But then we're going to get a lengthy cutscene that we can't skip. That's this kind of intro to the mission. So the basic idea here, you'll read along, is that we're trying to take these guys to their concert, which is like half a block away. They could just walk. Why are they so lazy? But anyway, somebody who is not a fan of theirs has rigged this particular vehicle with a bomb. And it's kind of like the premise of the movie Speed, where if the bus goes too slow, it blows up. So the same thing here. We've got to keep our vehicle from blowing up, and the way you do that is to drive fast enough. And so once we get control, we'll drive forward, and you will see some kind of a meter, like a bomb meter or whatever it's called. And there it is, the detonation meter. All right, so I'm going to go kind of slow here just so that you can see it begin to fill up. And so now I'll speed up again, and if that thing fills up all the way, then you blow up and you die, and it's like mission fail, but also you're dead, so you lose all your weapons. That's why I do the safety save. So we got to take this turn here pretty fast, and then we're going to make this right turn here as well. And again, taking kind of fast. Of course, the programmers put rain in. That rain is part of this mission every time. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is it's basically like a 2-minute fixed timer or so. The 2 minutes is not on the screen, but like there's a certain amount of dialogue that is going to happen here. It's always the same dialogue. And as long as you get to the end of that dialogue, then eventually one of these fools in the car will get rid of the bomb. Will, like, what's it called? Defuse the bomb. And so you just have to survive long enough for that to happen. And so I'm trying not to go too fast here because this straightaway that we're on is just long enough to last through the end of this required cutscene. And that's if I kind of go at a speed that keeps my detonation meter from filling up, but I don't want it to like be I don't want to go faster than is required to keep that detonation meter from filling up, because if you go too fast, you might run out of straightaway here, and at the end, try to make like a left, but making a left is going to slow you down. Plus, it's raining, and so I'm really trying to avoid traffic and light poles, and I don't want to go too fast or too slow. I'm trying to look for the Goldilocks speed here. Okay, so we're getting to the end of our straightaway, and hopefully getting to the end of the cutscene. And once we get this mission, well, the detonation meter will disappear. There we go, bomb diffused. So you can see I barely had enough time. Now, I mean, I maybe could have gone fast enough around the left-hand turn there to keep my speed up and not blow up, but maybe not. I mean, we were really out of runway. I think I went too fast in the early parts of this straightaway. And the annoying thing, well, two more annoying things left in this mission. One of them is that something. If that we have this long drive going back, this is like a minute and a half drive to get all the way back to where we started, and that's frustrating. Now there is and then there's going to be a long, annoying cutscene that you cannot skip. It's a cool cutscene, but I don't know why it's not skippable. I think it was just not programmed correctly, or it was programmed by somebody different from a lot of the other missions. But anyway, for whatever reason, we can't skip it, and it's a lengthy cutscene, so you just sit there watching this cool cutscene, but I don't need to watch it, the 20 different times that I've played through this game. So we'll make a left coming up here. So there is a much faster strategy than the one that I employed. So first of all, you can pass this mission with glitches using replays, and it's no stress. And then you save this like long minute and a half drive back up. That's fine if that's your thing. It's not my thing. But then there's a legitimate way to pass this mission, which is faster than what I've done here. So here you don't actually need to stop in the marker. The game will stop you right away, no matter what. So here's the long, unskippable cutscene. I think the fire effects are cool. There's music playing in the background, which none of us can hear right now. I like all the lights at the top. So it's a nice cutscene, but I don't need to sit through it for 20 different playthroughs. So the better way to do this mission is instead of going down that long straightaway, it turns out there's another route that you can see on the video made by RD3LineR6, which will land you right at the ending mission marker just as the cutscene ends, and so you don't have to do that minute and a half drive of shame all the way back up to complete the mission. So RD3LineR6, you can go check out their video for this game. It's linked in the description below. And in fact, probably the top comment in that video is a very detailed time-stamped listing of all of the things that RD3Line does in the video and when they do them. Just going back to do my safety save. And so I think probably you could pretty easily find the timestamp for a publicity tour. And then just go watch how they do the video, watch the route that they have. And their route is great because, like I said, it avoids that long minute and a half drive of nothing at the very end after you've successful defused the bomb. We'll just grab some more ammo here, and then we'll do our save. But the reason that I don't do their route is that I tried it and I died more often than I passed. Like when I passed, it was awesome, but it was kind of a more aggressive route with more turns and more opportunities for me to smack into light poles. And I was on a very wide, 2-lane road, and there were even 2 lanes going the other direction, which I could have used if I wanted to. And their route requires more skill, and I wasn't able to pass it reliably enough. So I accept the minute and a half time loss, and I do my much safer route here. But go check out their video and that mission in particular if you're interested in a more aggressive, faster way to do this mission. Okay, next thing is to head towards Phil's. Excuse me, that's the P icon. So we'll do our first Phil mission. And I did a safety save because I do fail this mission sometimes, but we're not going to fail it here for you fine folks. Okay, so we plop ourselves down here. We are going to head into one of these buildings. Where is it? This one. and grab the hidden package first. Number 76, more than 3/4. Making good progress. Okay, and so we'll skip the cutscene the usual way. And there's weaponry that you can pick up, but I'm not going to use it at all. What I am going to do is equip my minigun. That's in the instructions. Then we'll hop in. And it says head south first. So we could either go north or south when we get to the main road. And either way is fine, but I found it better for my strat anyway to go south first. So we're going to go south, and then we're going to hop out of our vehicle before we get too close to the approaching yellow vehicles. There's 2 of them. And then we are going to minigun those fools back to whatever hole they came from. Okay, so from a good distance, we'll take both of these guys out. Now, they are going to come after you once they see you. All right, so both of those are gone now. Let's avoid the, whatchamacallit, secondary explosion. So we need to take all of these weapons here, and I have to hit tab in order to switch. And I don't have any control over that. And that means that my minigun, let's take this bike actually. Oh, I still have my minigun? I don't know how that happened. I'm confused. Usually I have to give up my minigun when I pick up those weapons there. But typically, I think when I'm over there, I usually have to equip like a skinny gun instead of the minigun. I'll show it to you. Maybe it's up here. And I'm just kind of confused about my old strat. Because I used to go north first before I decided that south was better for my playstyle. Okay, same deal. Let's try to minigun these guys. One there, and where's the other guy? Come on. There. And I think as soon as we pick up the weapons, we're good. Tab to that one. Now we got all these guys after us, but as soon as we get this one, they don't care. So that went really well, actually. So I'll show you there's the skinny gun that I thought I typically use as my backup because I don't have the minigun anymore. Yeah, all good. So oftentimes I get wrecked by these guys on the mopeds, but that worked out quite nicely. So let's borrow this thing and head back down here. So we only took 27 hit points of damage. Oftentimes I'm in the, like below, I have no armor left and less than 50 health left because of all those guys on the mopeds. Okay, it says slash because we're going to go south and then a right after the hotel towards the K. So let's do that. And here we're going to use that skinny gun, but if you have the minigun, like if you felt like making the slight detour to go back to the Hyman safe house and grabbing your minigun again, you don't need the skinny gun for any reason. The minigun is better for my purposes, but it's a little bit of a time loss to go back there, so I don't do it. We're just going to come over here and start the K mission. So I'm going to ignore that phone call. Okay, W here. And then we're going to head to the pizza place, which is just south of us here. And we're going to switch to the Pizza Boy, which is like the little moped, the pizza moped. And we're also going to switch to the skinny gun, which is this one. Okay, so slash because we've done that. Now we're going to grab a hidden package. It's kind of buried in one of these alleys here on our left. Right back here. So hop off, grab the hidden package, hop back on. And let's see if we can carefully make our way back through this little alley. And now we'll proceed with the mission as intended. So the goal is to destroy those 3 cabs from a rival cab company. Now, as soon as they spot you, they will aggressively come after you. Maybe you have to shoot them before they come after you. Hey, buddy, I'm right here. Okay, there we go. So what I want to do is protect my, whatchamacallit, my moped, because I need that for import-export purposes. So I'm trying to get this guy, I'm trying to lure this guy away. And having him on fire and me nearby in a prone position on the ground, not ideal. But we survived, and our moped is a little worse for wear here. I think it got plowed into, but I got you, buddy. Let's go. And so we just continue on destroying the other 2 guys. I don't know if they have like fixed paths, but I just kind of take them as I find them. So we'll go to the right here and take this one. Oh, he tricked me. Tricked with his crafty driving. Okay, so again, just trying to get their attention so that they stop driving away from me and start driving right towards me. There we go. Okay, so stay there, little guy. Look out. Why? Why do they all insist on destroying my moped. So I don't want to shoot this guy like he's a sitting duck right now, but if I blow him up here, what are we doing? I don't want to blow him up. Where did he go? I don't want to blow him up too close to my moped. Okay, here you go. There we go. All right, so a little bit of time lost there as I work real hard to protect my cute little pizza boy. That kind of sounded funny. All right, last one, and then we will, we can import-export this pizza boy on mission or after the mission. It kind of depends where the third person is. So I'm just kind of like making my way over there. So they're all the way on the other island. It's kind of obnoxious. All right, let's change tax here. The import-export garage is not too far from where we are, but it's pretty far from where that guy is. So we're just going to drop this thing off at the import-export garage. This is another vehicle that we need to import-export later. We haven't done any of the import-exporting yet. We're just done some prep work for future import-export business. And this is on the 4th list, so I'll put it in the 4th garage from the right, along with the caddy. Okay, so we got to run, so let's unequip the skinny gun, and then we're going to take any vehicle to that yellow guy. And there's a little bit of luck here, I guess, randomness in terms of like where the cabs go, but we'll make this work no matter what. Okay, so I kind of want to make a U-turn here, but I didn't want to make the U-turn while the cop was so close to me. All right, so slash because we did that step. So I drove straight away from the cop just to get away quick, and then made my U-turn. All right, I have no idea. Is this guy on? I don't even know where. Oh, there's another cop. I don't even know where this person is. Is he on Starfish Island? Right now, this bridge goes directly to the eastern island. Is that where he is? Looks like maybe, yeah, so I've never had to go this far out of my way to take care of one of the cabs. Maybe a better strategy instead of dealing with them like in the, like whichever one's closest to me. Maybe like I aggressively pursue anybody who seems to be heading over to this island to save this long drive. But this is crazy, and I think other than this mission and this one cab going way over here, I'm pretty sure I was on world record pace before this mission. I don't know. What do you think? Should I reset? Start the game over? Okay, so finally found this guy. Holy cow. Okay, so you could hop out and do the skinny thing. Maybe I'll just drive by this fool. Yeah, this seems fine. Once he catches fire, I'll drive away. There we go. And that's it. And now I am very far away from where I want to be. Okay, oh, and this comet is mad at me. I didn't do anything. Or possibly I shot the comet when I was aiming at the whatchamacallit, the taxi. Okay, bring fixed sentinel to Medusa. All right, so we got to go holy cow. This guy is road rage central. My goodness. All right, officer, I'd like to report a road rage incident. Is he still after me? I don't think so. All right, just because we're here and it's easy enough to fill up our ammo, let's do so. And then make the long, never before done drive back to the western island. I've never had to come way over here before. Okay, but we keep on keeping on. Do not have any drive-by ammo left. I understand. Maybe we used it all up on the taxi. Okay, so I'm trying to think on my feet here. Where's the most convenient drive-by ammo to me? So there's one way south on this island. There's something under the Scomoli shack, so we're going to do cannon fodder. All right, so maybe we can get the south one while we're on this next mission. Okay, there I tried and failed to save it. I got lucky that the police car didn't flip over there, but it would have been fine. I could have just switched to another car. Okay, so then it says get the fixed sentinel. So where is the fixed sentinel? So the fixed sentinel is actually in our import-export garage. Or not garage, but the building, the car dealership here. So let's hop out and pick up this sentinel thusly. Okay, so we're going to bring this thing to the Medusa logo or icon. Can I get up over here? Okay, here we go. Doing the first, I think is this our first one? No, maybe it's our second one, our second Umberto mission. Okay, let's go right over here. All right, I guess we'll take this phone call and wait for it to end. And then hop into this, this icon right here. I wonder why I had to go out of my way to get that Sentinel. I think that I kind of goofed on the order here. Like typically I would import export the Pizza Boy and then maybe grab the Sentinel. Maybe that's what I should have done. I should have grabbed the Sentinel right after I dropped off the Pizza Boy. Okay, a little bit of a time loss there. All right, go get a car. So I think like any four-door car here is fine. It doesn't have to be this one, but the Sentinel is supposed to be convenient, but that last mission kind of went funky. Okay, so then it says drive through the alley here. Go heading north to the armor. Now my armor is full, but if yours is not, then again looking for this burnt out car, and you can see the armor there to the right. And again, if you have the minigun ammo, you can use it to great effect on this mission. I'm going to use that skinny gun some more. Oh, I do have drive-by ammo. I don't know why it wasn't showing up before. All right, all good. Okay, so just heading to the purple icon. And we'll do another kind of shooting. This one you can smash into at full speed. It stops you right away. Okay, so there's a reminder here that says use the skinny gun and do not shoot my friends. I think if you shoot any of your friends, even if it's on accident, you fail. Where's my skinny gun? This one. Okay, so this one will blow up this car pretty quick. Maybe. Am I hitting it? There we go. So that takes out a few of the guys, and then we'll take out these other ones, and that will start the next phase. And so I'll hit slash here, and then the unskippable cutscene here as the sniper makes its appearance, and the fastest response to a call for backup in history, where we call for backup and then hang up. Okay, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so backup is here in about 6 seconds. That's not too shabby. Okay, so shoot the enemies at the end and push the van. All right, so let's try that. More inscrutable notes from GTA Failure. Okay, so first we got to take out the sniper with our own cowardly sniper shot, just like that. And then I'll use the skinny gun and take out these guys. It is possible to run kind of low on health here, and also it's possible to accidentally shoot your compatriots. So if any of them are near you, then do take care to not accidentally shoot them. And so I'm going to shoot some more enemies here, and once the coast is relatively clear, we're going to steal that van that we can see here off on the right. But we're going to take out a bunch of these guys first, and only these guys, not any of our guys. All right, probably we could just go now. Let's try it. And if we push this van, then we don't have to do a 3-point turn. Speed strats, look at that. Okay, so as long as we don't lose a tire, so the police here can be quite problematic for us in the conclusion of this. It's supposed to be like a simple drive with the 2-star wanted level, but this is a slow van, and if this van gets destroyed, then we fail the mission. And so we're just trying to avoid the fuzz. You could, if you wanted to, like stop and get out and pick up this armor now, because I'm down to 7 armor, but I just desperately want to get this vehicle back to where it needs to go. So if you can get here, then the police will probably have a hard time following you through that. But I have failed this mission before because the police or the rival gang there like shoot out the whatchamacallit. They shoot out the tires, and then I've got a slow van with you know, 1 or more tires blown out, and it's hard to control. And then the police harass me, and then the whatchamacallit, the van eventually blows up. All right, so how about we take this pickup truck just for variety. It's a short drive, even though it's a slow vehicle. The Walton. Okay, so heading over towards Rico for naval engagement. So let's see how this goes. Again, if you have the minigun, this would be a good mission to use it on. I think that I have enough of the skinny ammo left. I did use a bunch of it on that last mission, but hopefully we've got enough ammo of some variety to make the next mission a little bit easier. Okay, so Rico is right here on the left. There is armor not too far away, so I'm just going to take the safety strats and lose like 20 seconds and grab this armor right here. And I'll just take a quick look at my skinny ammo. Where is it? 93. Plenty. Plenty. And a couple of sniper shots will probably be useful too. Okay, so be careful here because there is water. And water is like the boss in this game. And let's move on. So I skipped the cutscene there. I think it was, whatchamacallit, the shift button. Right, this part is unskippable. So what we're going to do when we have control is we're going to use our skinny gun to blow up these two boats. So it takes a surprisingly small number of shots to do that with this powerful weapon, but the minigun is even more powerful for this purpose. Okay, there's one and two, and all good. Okay, so now again, being careful not to walk in the water when I get control. Okay, so I'm just kind of getting over here out of harm's way. And so we'll take out that guy and this guy way over here. Did that reach? It did. Okay, don't forget to grab the briefcase. We need this in order to move on. Okay, and some more guys. That reaches them. And there's somebody here, a couple of folks by the door. One there, one there. Can I reach you? I can indeed. All right, who's shooting me? You. Stop that. Okay, so that might be most of the enemies. Actually, there's another one over here who has wrecked me in the past. So we took care of that one, and then the only other thing we need are these briefcases. Okay, unskippable cutscene here as they blow up Rico and our getaway boat. Sorry, bud. And that respawns the enemies, but it's just a short run over here to this fixed land stalker. So let's hop in and try to bring this thing over to the sunshine. Oh no. All right, I was gonna say we should bring this thing to Sunshine Autos, but with like no tires, this is just asking for trouble. Okay, so instead what we're gonna do is backup strats. So I got 144 health, so we're gonna head through this open gate and head towards this vehicle over here. Hop up on this to get over the ledge. All right, I hope this works out, but hey, GTA Failure actually has a backup strat. So we were gonna bring the Landstalker over to the import-export garage because we need that one anyway, and our Sunshine Auto place has a pay and spray conveniently located inside. And so, did I lose a tire already? So we're gonna do that same strategy now, but with this vehicle. Oh goodness, oh goodness. And the Admiral is another one that we need at some point. Come on, come on, I don't want to damage my Admiral too much. Go away, go away. So we do need the Admiral, and so we're just going, oh, no, 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 no. Fool me once. Did I just get fooled again? I think I did. I think I took out my right rear tire. Okay, 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 okay. Admiral, calm down. Calm down. At ease. Yeah, this is rough. So I could just get out and run, like that would be totally fine. And then just take either of the vehicles that I currently have stored in my 4 garages there and bring it right to the conveniently located pay and spray. But this Admiral is another one of the vehicles that I need eventually. So if I can, we're so close. We're so close. Just trying to let this guy do his thing. Leave me alone, please. Please. Oh man, he is good at his job. All right, hit me this way. Okay, so if we can get down this ramp and into the pay and spray, oh, this is gonna blow up, isn't it? Please, please, please. So getting into the pay and spray puts out the fires, and I think we had just not a moment to spare there. I probably should have gotten out. Did I just get my wanted level back from hitting that police car? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Alrighty. So that was probably not a wise decision to stay in that car. Probably should have gotten out. Anyway, Admiral safely in place. Wanted level dismissed. And I'm going to go to my piece of paper here and check off the Admiral. I'll talk about it later. But anyway, I just accomplished bringing a vehicle for future use into the import-export garage. So I've got a piece of paper that I'll reference later on when we do all the import-export stuff in one video. Okay, so now we are done with this harrowing mission. That was dicey. Somebody clip that. Okay, and then we make the easy trip back over here. I don't think that you can end the mission with any wanted level, so that's why we have to. That's why we can't just make our way right over here. We had to first go to the paint spray. Okay, done and done. Okay, next up it says to grab the Graves armor if you need it, and we do. I would take this Cuban Hermes here, and then we're going to head to the next payphone mission. Might even be the last payphone mission. I'm not sure. All right, so Loose Ends is another one of my least favorite missions. It's another kind of shootout thing, and the way that I do it is just really slow and like boring because you got to go like methodically through and like mow down the enemies one at a time. And I just haven't found on YouTube like a fast, consistent way to do this thing. At least not with the tools that I have. Like if I had a helicopter, maybe that would be good because then I could fly past a lot of the shootout. But I don't have that, so we're just gonna head in here and start Loose Ends. Shift to skip the payphone mission as usual. And then we're going to use the skinny gun. Let's see how many of these things we have left. 22. That's not enough, but there is ammo just on the other side of this wall right here. So I think I just walked into it. You get some. All right, so we are going to switch to whatever this weapon is here because that's there's going to be a lot of it available to us. All right, so we have only 8 in reach. Let's take this. All right, and I would like to blow up this van if possible. There we go, because that takes care of a lot of those guys. Okay, so you can use the sniper to take out these guys from afar. I don't think I'm reaching. Oh, we are reaching. All right, so let's grab that. Oops. And this guy up here, can I reach you? I can. And then we'll take care of this one. And maybe this one over here. So this is kind of like a long range battle because they can reach us from afar and we can reach them from afar. All right, so there's somebody kind of hiding behind this thing. Oh, first we're gonna take care of whoever's up here. So there's somebody hiding right here. Let's take care of that guy. Okay, so all right, so now the next one I see is this one, and then maybe I didn't take care of that one. Come on, buddy. There we go. All right, who's shooting at me from up here? Oh, this guy. Is there somebody else? Who else is shooting? Oh, I don't even know where they're shooting from. Is it up there? Maybe it's this guy. Okay, all good. And there are a few folks up there. I don't think I can reach them from down here. Now typically I take more damage than I have at this point in this mission. And there is armor right there, which I won't get, but normally I would. But do be aware that right behind this box I'm pointing at is another guy. And so if you get the armor thinking you're in the clear, he can just mow you down in a heartbeat. Oh, this guy's still here. Go away. Okay, so hopping my way to victory and take care of that guy. We'll fill up just 6 points of health. Why not? Okay, so can I reach these guys from here? That one. That one. Did I get that one? No, I did not. Yep. And so, like I said, it's it's just this very slow, methodical. Oh, hello. Headshot. Slow, methodical thing, which I just wish that I could find, like a faster strat that would get me to the finish quicker than this. Another headshot. I'm on fire here. Who is shooting at me? Is there somebody near? Hello. I just noticed that my health was starting to move and had no earthly idea that I was in trouble there. I could have used, like a bunch of sniper shots and probably should have. I did not realize that we were in trouble. Okay, so now I need to reassess. So I am shy of all of my weapons, so I'm going to take the long, embarrassing drive of shame back to my safe house. Sorry about this, folks. But in addition to being kind of long and dull, that mission is also challenging for me. And you saw that I went from like 200 health points to 0. Didn't even notice it. I knew I was getting hit, but apparently there was somebody like right next to the ramp I was standing on that I just never saw. And so their weapons are powerful, but typically with the distance, their accuracy is quite low. But that guy had very good accuracy because I handed myself to him on a silver platter. So we'll go back to our safe house here, grab armor, grab weapons, and then use the helicopter to fly over to that payphone mission. Okay, and head in here. Now, if I thought there was a chance that I was going to fail that mission again, then I might even do like a safety save here. Like a legitimate one, not using my, all right, so switch to that one. I like that weapon. Not the one with my, quick save program, the cheaty way, but actually just go back down to the ground floor of this safe house and save. But there's no chance that I'm going to fail this mission a second time. So let's get it done. Okay, so heading way back south to the payphone mission. And I mentioned that maybe there's some speedy strat with a helicopter. Well, I never have a helicopter in this mission unless I fail like I just did here. Maybe you can start the mission and then hop right back into your helicopter and go to the ending point of the mission, and maybe just take out the last couple of guys guarding the briefcase that we're after. I suspect that your helicopter will get shot up real quick anywhere near that compound, so I don't know that it's feasible. But maybe it might be worth a shot to any of you folks who wants to give it a try. Okay, so let's try this again. And I don't even care about damaging my helicopter, just trying to get to the mission start. So shift again to skip the cutscene. And this time we're going to use our minigun. Okay, but I will take this weapon right here. I don't know which one that is, but probably useful. All right, what do we have here? Let's try maybe the, do we have sniper stuff? Let's do sniper stuff. One for you. So I'm going to take it even slower than I did last time, but I do want to take care of this van with the minigun, because that will blow up a bunch of guys, just like that. Okay, and now we're going to just do safety sniper strats. Lots of stuff is blowing up here. Okay, you're coming this way. Poor choice. You are not coming this way. Also a poor choice. Okay, so we'll grab whatever this weapon is. Grab this one too, and now we've got this one. All right, so again, just trying to keep a better eye on my my health than I did last time. All right, that guy looked pretty well protected. There was somebody over here. That one. All right, anybody else nearby? Okay, this one's standing up. Bad decision. We'll snipe this guy from like 20 feet away. All right, and how about this one here? Okay, anybody else up here on my left? Yep, that guy. And this one, come here. Come here. There we go. Okay, and I think we took care of that guy. All right, so this is going well so far. All right, so here, oh, we're getting shot. We're getting shot by. So here we're going to change to maybe this one. So that I can at least jump my way over here towards the armor. So we're down at 7. Who is shooting me? So there is this guy kind of hiding behind this box right here. So I'll take him out, and then maybe even snipe this guy up here. And who else? Who else wants some? Just looking both sides before I grab that armor. All right, let's grab it. Okay, and I think somebody is shooting at me from behind, but we'll get over there in due time. Oh, 88. What's happening here, folks? Who is it? Who is it? Somebody over here? Where did you come from? I wonder if they're respawning, because I would swear there was nobody over there a second ago. Okay, so we've got 7 sniper bullets left. That's not too many, but we do have lots of other weaponry. Okay, so we got like 200 health. It's okay. And let's keep going. Again, I guess the only way to like really fail this is the way that I did before, where you stand next to somebody and just let them point blank decimate your health. Okay, so who's left? Anybody here? Nobody close? All right, so that one's gone. All right, so I think it was this guy. Was there somebody right here before? I thought it was right there. All right, so there's somebody between these like ice cream cone things here. All right, no, there's not. Okay, and there are just a couple of folks left. This is at the tail end here of the mission. And so if you can get them without alerting them to your presence, that's good. All right, so 2 people here. And then I think 2 more behind this ramp. Lying in wait. Well, 3 behind this one. Okay, and then is that everybody? I think that's everybody. so as long as nobody else is shooting us, then we are safe to get into this helicopter. And my goodness, that took a long time. So 10 minutes and counting, I think, with our 2 different attempts at this long, slow mission. Yeah, not a big fan of that one. I can't find a speed strat, and even when I go slow and steady, I can sometimes just get wrecked and die anyway. Okay, so landing on a helicopter pad here. Just heading towards the pink arrow. And it's this one right here. Now, do be gentle with this helicopter because we need to survive for a few different small flights here. All right, so taking a look at the instructions, real important. It says hidden package 88 on helipad, careful on the next 4 hidden packages. That is because if you get separated from your helicopter, we're going to be, like up on rooftops and things that are up above the ground. And if you get your helicopter up there, but you fall off, you're going to be a sad panda because then you need to go back and find a helicopter somewhere else, and it's a big time loss. So let's grab this hidden package on the helipad and then heed my advice, which has been gained by personal devastating experience in this game, to be careful with this helicopter. Okay, so there's 2 landing arms here. One to my right here, that long landing arm, and then one to my left, or maybe it's a boarding arm. I don't know what it's called, loading arm. We want this one here on the left, the western one, and we're going to very carefully, very gingerly land kind of in the middle-ish of this thing. And before you get out, make sure that getting out isn't going to result in you falling off of this platform, because again, there's no way to get back up and get your helicopter at that point. So careful here. I'm walking, not running. And then I'm going to do a big running jump here. And then I suggest you walk. I'm a pro, so I can sprint. And then I'm going to turn around 180 degrees before running in the opposite direction. And then a big jump for the middle of this. What's that, an octagon? Oh, Tommy almost rolled off. And that would have been no good. All right, surprisingly, you don't need to jump onto this platform here. You can just walk right up it. And then I lied. Little jump there, and then I'll get on this side, which is safer for Tommy. And that package is done. Okay, next one is the eastern loading arms. That's the other one. And again, be very careful here because you don't want to get separated from your helicopter. All right, so there is the package. So we're just going to carefully plop down here, right into it like a pro. All right, that's 80. That's confirmed in my timing program. It says 80th hidden package, so all good there. Okay, and now we head to, I think it's this little ramp type thing here. And again, don't let your helicopter fall. I guess here actually would be okay because there is a way to get back up onto this thing. So grab that one, and then one more hidden package in this collection, but being very careful not to walk off the edge. I don't want to fall off and get separated from the, hey. Okay, nobody saw that. All right, so now we're going to head to the top of a building. It says the southeast building. It's got kind of a chimney-looking thing. It's right in front of us here. So at the sort of far back corner, towards our left, is the last hidden package in this collection. And then we grab it. And I'm done with this helicopter. It served me well, but now we're going to head off and do the next little RC mission. So we want to fall off. There's a fence here. It doesn't much matter here, but anyway, I'm aiming to land near this van. That's where we're going to start this mission. And if you land on the wrong side of the fence, you just walk through. Okay, so let's do another RC mission. This is the last one. This one's kind of tricky. It's the same helicopter controls, W to skip the cutscene. But this helicopter, even with the same buttons to do the things, this helicopter has a mind of its own. Like, it is just much more sensitive to all the movements on the keyboard or the controller. And it's also, I feel like it has a low damage meter. And so you can go from like full health, which is what we have now, to a blown up helicopter pretty quick. So I'm going to be quite ginger and careful with this little mini helicopter. So here, largely pushing W and then tapping the 8 button. If you tap 8 too aggressively, your helicopter will kind of dive towards the ground. Okay, and then the next one is right over here. Don't have the order memorized here. I just head towards the next purple marker on the minimap. Some of these are hidden though, and so I do know that you can see those 3 yellow, white striped ramps in front of us. This package is between the 2 that are closer to us right now, the 2 ramps that are closer to us. So I'll kind of get in between those ramps and then slowly navigate my way towards the, I'm calling them packages, I guess coronas is a better word. Okay, and then kind of making a U-turn here and heading for the next package. Rinse and repeat. I don't really know what a good time is for this, but I'm sure that my time is quite a bit slower because I'm so ginger with my little helicopter here and not aggressive with my movements. Okay, again, heading for the space between the two yellow ramps closer to us. And try not to smack into them too much. Don't want to smack into the ground. And carefully out. Okay, let's go back this way. Okay, so this one's kind of tricky because it's in a very small space underneath the plane. So we'll go slow, and I'm not going to U-turn out of here. I'm just going to continue forward, just trying to stay a tiny bit off the ground and tapping my way forward until it's safe to rise up. Okay, so we'll exit the hangar. Oh goodness, too aggressive with my turning there. So we're going to go just past the last hangar on our right, and this package or this corona is between the last hangar wall and then this building wall in front of us, right in this little gap here. So I think that these kinds of little games that Rockstar has programmed in are pretty cool. You know, they test your flying skill or your boating skill or your driving skill. I think they're pretty well done. Not the most exciting things, but not stressful and not boring to me anyway. I think this is the slowest of the RC missions for me. Just it takes the longest time to do it, at least with my very non-aggressive approach. Okay, so once we get this one over by the ramp, we're going to make a U-turn for the next one. And like I said, I don't have them memorized, but there's a couple of points where I know, okay, I'm just not going to continue in the same direction I was headed. So U-turn to go back this way and grab the next corona. Okay, too aggressive there. I was looking at the time on the clock, 3:24, instead of looking at my little helicopter. Okay, this next one's kind of tricky because it's in a narrow gap. So as usual, slow and steady. Be very careful with your easy to damage helicopter. Okay, so I grab it and then I'll gently make my way out of here. Okay, next one is right above the ground. Let's grab it. I wish I had more interesting commentary to give you other than get the next package or the next corona. But that's pretty much all there is to these kinds of missions. So the next one is at the top of a ramp that we're going to do a unique jump on later on. It's kind of a tricky unique jump for me anyway. I'm not 100% consistent in getting it. But we will hit this ramp later on in a speedy car. But for now we grab, oh, this is not where I intended to be. Going through the wave there. That was not my plan. But that's okay, it's working. All right, 4 left, almost done. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think this one takes me about 6 minutes. So this will be a little bit faster. Speed strats. So this next one again is under a ramp, kind of low to the ground. And then there will just be 2 left. I've been holding W almost the whole time. Now I'm not, because I want to slow down with my forward momentum. So I grab that and then I kind of back up gently and then gain some altitude and then go forward. Easy, easy. Okay, so the next one is on top of the hangar, and the last one is kind of, it's not hidden, but taking a direct route to this last one would take me underneath this building, which you know, which has some like legs coming under it, and I think it's better to just pass the building entirely and then make your left-hand turn. Just go right down here, and that is it. Easy. Okay, next up is to grab a baggage handler. This is another future import-export task for us. So we just head in this direction. This baggage handler is always here. So we hop out, hop in, and then exit the airport back the way that we came. So we'll slash this one. Then we're going to do a hidden package and then a I'll bring this vehicle to the import-export garage. And then I think we'll end this video there. All right, so it says cross all the way over east and then go south once I get to the end. Like not the first right-hand turn, not the first road, but the second right-hand turn. And so we get this kind of cool area. I'm not sure what it's for. Boats, seaplanes, I don't know. But the reason that I like it is that it's got a package. So we'll come right in here and grab number 83. Gang, we are making progress on these packages. Okay, so let's bring this thing to the IE garage and then call this video done. This is another special vehicle that's on the fourth list. Like the fourth list has a number of special kind of rare vehicles, or maybe I should say vehicles for jobs. Like the Pizza Boy moped is in there, and the Golf Caddy is in there, and this one is going to be in there. And I think there's one more fancy one that goes in there. Oh, it's the Mr. Whoopi, I think. Yeah, the third garage has a bunch of sports cars, and then the first two garages have like more sedans and kind of more normal four-door vehicles. Okay, now the thing is, you're not supposed to be able to put more than two cars in a garage, but it turns out you can if you open it by getting out of your vehicle and then force your way in. And so the garage door is flipping out right now. It's unhappy, but it stops flipping out as soon as you're off the vehicle. So you can put up to four, even though you're only supposed to be able to put up to two. And we're going to make good use of that extra garage space. If you put more than four, then then they can start to disappear. The garage will just start to eat them and you'll be sad. So only up to four, and I'll show you exactly my strategy in the coming video. So slash that one's done, and this is a good place to stop. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.